Video 3, Mr. Kabanga from the Congo. All right, we got this. What are we doing now? All right, so you did adding and subtracting. Check. You did multiplication and dividing. Check. Now you're moving on to what we call just the composition function. What does that even mean? What's all this fancy composition? Is that a composition notebook? No, it's not. All right, so here's f of x. Is like I always say, you start with an f of x. You're also gonna have a g of x, or possibly even more. Who knows? So this time they have an open circle. Open circle means this. Open circle would mean that you would include something. You start with the f like that, right? You're gonna include g of x inside of f. So we call it f of g, f of g, f of g, which means g is going inside of f. You ready? All right, it didn't make sense, did it? Well, I guess let's put that into practice. All right, so we have a f of x and we have a g of x. This one's, the first one here, because you have an open circle, it means the g is going inside of f. So like this, f open parenthesis, where inside it will be g of x. So let me use a different color for that. It will be g of x. All right. All right. Still confused. No problem. Take the f of x. So for f of x, let me write it out first. This is the f of x. Y'all agree with me? All right. So the g of x will have to go inside here. So I'm going to have to open up the x in parentheses, right? Now, the g of x is this one right here. So I'm going to take that and put it in here. 3x minus 5. All right. And let's let's not forget the square. I left out the square right here. All right, so let's continue our work. So it looks like what we can do is to simplify this. I can do the box for that. The 3x plus 5, 2 times 3x plus 5. Because of this square, I have to do it twice. So that will be 9x squared. That will be 15x. That will be 15x. That will be 25. It looks like I do have like terms in the middle. So that will be 9x squared plus 30x plus 25. I'm going to rewrite it here. 9x squared plus 30x plus what? The 25. But let's not forget, you still have this plus 1 from the original. All right, this plus 1, I just bump it right here. All right, so let's put things together. So I can put, just this one. So you should have 9x squared plus 30x plus 26. I'm not asking you to solve it all. Just put it together, you're done. All right, don't try to factor nothing. This is not factoring. This is putting stuff together. All right, let's do the next one. So this one is G there. So G, it looks like they already wrote it for this, like this. So pretty much it was like this. I think, yeah, G open circle and then F. That's what it was. So that only means that F is going inside of G. So you're going to write it like this. Okay. So let's write this thing. So the G is, you start with the G. The G is this color, 3x minus 5, right? But I'm going to take, I'm going to take the f of x is going to go inside here. All right, F is going inside of G. So how do I do that? So you're going to write your 3. You're going to open the parentheses for X. And then you're going to put the G in for X. I believe the G was X squared plus, I'm sorry, you put in the F in for G. So let's continue. X squared plus 1. Got it. Minus 5. All right. At this point, you can just do your distributive. All right. So that should give me 3x squared. This should give me plus 3. And then you have your minus 5. All right. So if you continue your work, you will have 3x squared right there. And then that should give me negative 2. We're done. So the only tricky part is you need to understand what's inside here is what goes into G. All right, let's continue. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm going to take you all along through this process. All right, so the next one is this. So I have f of x, and I have h, and I have, G, and then I have h. All right, so let's put that into work. All right, so for this one, it looks like G is going inside of F. But G of 3, though, they're going to be specific. So you need to start by writing F first. Write F. Write the first letter first, right? F first, right? Depending on what's out there first. So 4, open the room, plus 2. All right, so make room for G to go in. All right, so now let's get the G inside. So G is x squared, but we want G of 3. So instead of me writing the x, I'm going to erase that. I will put 3x squared because we want G of 3. Because that value is x equals 3. All right, let's do our thing. So 4, 9 plus 2. What is that? 36 plus 2, 38. 38, 17. For some reason, every time I see 38, I just got to finish it. All right, so the age got to go in G. Age got to go in G. All right, so let's do this thing. So G, what color was G? This color. So G, you open it up. That's G, right? Now, the age, you're going to have to be specific about the age because first you can write it like this. And then you're going to have to erase because the x is negative 4. So this negative 4 really needs to be in here. You with me? So let's take that off. And let's put another parentheses. You might even be specific, these like different color, whatever you want to use. All right. So now that should make negative 8 minus 3. Negative 11. And positive 121. Right? Yeah, I think so. That's it. A little bit of work, but not as bad. You can do this. You got this.